Young Life has been in Stafford for 10 years. During that time, hundreds of lives have been impacted. But we know it is just the beginning. Students years from now will need to hear the life-saving message of Jesus, and we hope that we are the ones that get to share that with them.
My name is Emma Lanham, and I'm a sophomore at Mountain View High School.
My name is Connor, and I'm a junior at Brook Point.
My name is Jesse, and I am currently a junior at North Stafford High School.
My name is Julian Cano, and I'm a sophomore at North Stafford High School.
My name is Gracie Griffin, and I'm a sophomore at North Stafford High School.
My name is Grayson Trexler. I'm a junior at North Stafford High School.
My name is Jeff Baker. I'm a junior at North Stafford High School.
My name is Madison Cruzan, and I'm a senior at Mountain View High School.
Young Life is a club I've hosted at my house since I was in 9th grade. It's a place high school students can learn about God. I've always had a relationship with God, but I was never really on fire for God until the summer after my sophomore year. At that year's summer camp, only 3 people went: my best friend, my leader, and I. The week that followed was incredibly life-changing. For the first time, I understood what having a relationship with God really was. I was now on fire for God.
Before Young Life, I had already been going to church with my mom regularly. I felt I had a pretty good relationship with God. I remember walking into my first club, not knowing anyone and being scared I wouldn't have fun. But I was very wrong. Right away, I knew I wouldn't regret coming. Being involved in Young Life has been filled with some of the greatest experiences I have had in this past year. I have been surrounded by people who want a relationship with God just as much as I do, and it's the best feeling.
I first heard about Young Life from my older brother Ian. When I was a freshman, he was a senior, and he took me to the first club I was able to go to, and I loved it. That night was the first night I truly felt like I knew Jesus. It's been about 2 years since then, and my life has completely changed. I still go to club and campaigners every chance that I get, and even McDonald's in the mornings to hang out with my leader Matt. My relationship with Jesus is at an all-time high, which is great for me, but also great because I can tell all of my friends about him. He has brought light into my life, and I can always count on him to watch over me and my family.
I attended club for the first time on a Monday night, which consisted of screaming our favorite songs, playing crazy games that had me laughing for days, and ending with a message from the Bible. Ever since Natalie introduced me to Young Life, my view of God has changed dramatically. Natalie showed God's love through her actions and was the light I needed in my life.
I got involved with Young Life when a friend asked me to go with them, and I liked it, so I kept going. I've learned that Jesus is always going to be there for you no matter what, and he's your best friend. He means a lot to me since he cares about us. Young Life means a lot to me as well, since it's allowed me to meet new people and get closer to Jesus.
It wasn't until the summer of 7th grade when I finally took that step and started my relationship with God. And let me tell you, it was the best decision of my life. I got invited to Young Life by a friend, and it was so much fun. It is the one place I feel comfortable to completely be myself, to dance, to sing, and to grow closer in my relationship with God. I got to meet and start friendships with a bunch of fellow Christians, and I would walk around the school finally being comfortable to share my faith with others.
I've done a lot of things to try and find full life outside of God, whether it be relationships, sports, music, you name it. Honestly, all of those things bring short-term joy respectively, but I always end up feeling dissatisfied or empty when not doing them. While going to Young Life, I've learned so much about God and how much He loves everyone. I can still remember a couple years ago going to my first camp trip and hearing the speaker talk about what God did for us in Jesus Christ. It was like my realization after not being too much into religion that this was it. Everything I heard about God and Jesus sacrificing Himself, it was all true.
I've gone to sports and girls and approval from others, and these things have made me feel empty and at times alone. And I've learned that with God, I don't have to seek approval, and I'm never alone. Living with God will make your life whole. Getting involved in Young Life has saved me in more ways than one.
From going to club on Monday nights to attending camp for a week in the summer, it truly has enhanced my high school experience and love for God. If you're interested in meeting a group of people who like to have fun and exploring what life is all about, definitely give Young Life a chance.
Before finding confidence in my identity with Jesus, I searched for those things in my friends. But now, after learning more about who Jesus really is, I know my worth isn't found in my friends, it's found in God.
You should really consider coming to Young Life. You won't regret it. It's an eye-opening experience and can change your life for the better.
If you're reading this, I think you should definitely be a part of Young Life because it was very helpful for me, and I don't see why it wouldn't help you.
Young Life has been a huge part of my life, and I definitely think you should be there too. You will meet so many new friends, and your leaders will become like family. This club is truly something special, and I don't want you to miss out on this experience.
You should be involved in Young Life because we are a family, and you don't have to worry about fitting in because everyone here will love you no matter what.
I really hope that Young Life is still around when you're reading this letter, because Young Life is one of the best things that's ever happened to me, and I think that every kid should be able to experience it if they have the choice.
Young Life is honestly the best thing that's ever happened to me. I'm so thankful for everything it has taught me and all the people I've met through it. One big thing I've learned about Young Life is that it isn't just a group of people who meet 1 or 2 days a week. It's a feeling of love, happiness, and community.